So today we're talking real estate. As you guys know, today is September 15th. Between today and tomorrow, September 15 and 16, we're going to get some news of some interest rates getting cut. I know we made some videos about this, but I kind of want to get the message across because it's like a current event that's happening right now. I've been getting asked, well, what's going to happen, Joel, to the market? I'll be very honest with you guys. Right now, as of today, there is a high supply of homes on the market. So right now, if you were a buyer to go into the market, there's not a whole lot of buyers going on because a lot of people are waiting for the interest rate to drop. It is a great time to buy a home and to get favorable terms on your home. What are favorable terms I'm talking about? Or what are the favorable terms that I'm talking about? You can get realistically, you want to be looking at homes that have been on the market for 90 days. That is very easy to find because the majority of homes on the market have been on the market longer than 90 days. Those sellers, they want to sell. They're seeing what's going on. They want to get rid of their home. When I talk about favorable terms, I'm talking about a purchase price that is below what those homes have sold for the past 6 months. That's a favorable term. You can also ask for seller concessions. That's a fancy way to say seller contribution. You can ask the seller to contribute $5,000 to $10,000 towards your closing costs. Why is that so powerful? Well, first and foremost, they can pay for most, if not all, your closing costs. And the second thing is, it'll just require you to come up with the appropriate down payment. So if you're getting like a FHA loan for like a single family home, it's 3.5% down. You only got to come with 3.5% down. So the difference between closing costs and not have closing costs is $5,000-$10,000. But to put it in perspective to you, if you were to go buy, let's say, a condo for $200,000 with an FHA loan, you're looking at about $7,000 for a down payment. Now, with closing costs, realistically, it's going to be between $15,000 to $17,000, give or take. I'm gonna be off by a couple $1,000, but I'm just giving you an estimate. If the seller can give you those $10,000 for your closing costs, all you're gonna have to come out of pocket at closing total will be $7,000. $7,000 is much better than $17,000. Imagine what you would do right now with an extra $10,000 you just saved. That's a big difference, guys. So, now with all that being said, once they drop these interest rates, you better believe things are going to get crazy. You're going to have an influx, a flood of buyers that are going to come into the market, and there's going to be a whole lot of buying going up. So if you're someone that's ready to pull the trigger now and there's a home that interests you, I would say get those favorable terms and pull the trigger. Because if you wait a month to 2 to 3 months after they drop these interest rates, there's going to be so many buyers on the market that the market is going to go from a buyer's market to a seller's market. We are right now in a buyer's market, and that just means that the market is favorable to the buyer because they can get favorable terms. Once you get all these buyers coming in with these low interest rates, most of these homes are going to start getting bought up. You're going to have less homes on the market, and prices of the homes, they're going to shoot right up, baby. So I would just highly suggest, if you're qualified and you're ready to buy, pull the trigger. Don't wait a month to 2 months into these interest rates drops to start buying. Start buying, guys, and get those favorable terms. Save that $10,000. Get that good purchase price that you guys can agree on. Make it happen. If you're going to be someone that's waiting and sluggish and, I don't know, this and that, you are going to pay for your indecisiveness. I'm not just telling you because I'm a realtor. I'm telling you in the sense, if you were my client and I was the one helping you, right now is the time to get into the market and buy something before the market flips. Because, guys, once the market flips, higher prices, and remember those seller concessions we mentioned? You can forget about that. Once it's a seller's market, guys, nobody's giving seller concessions. Seller contribution is like a thing that's like rare in of itself. It happens right now. It's happening. Once the market switches, guys, you can say bye-bye to those seller concessions. So just a word of advice: if you're qualified, you're looking to get qualified, get serious about buying a home within the next month to 2 months. You can still take advantage of the buyer's market and do it before it turns into a seller's market. That's pretty much it for today, guys. You guys have a great day, and God bless you.